Hi, I'm Britt Hartley. I'm a spiritual director, and let's talk about nihilism. Some people, when they deconstruct their spiritual home, they do a big renovation, they take down a few walls, they rebuild, and they're happy with their spiritual home renovation. Some people, when that bulldozer starts to go, it does not stop until there's nothing left. So if this is you, you probably deconstructed your religion, then you deconstructed God, and then the concept of self and the concept of free will until there was literally nothing left. That space is called nihilism. It's the belief in nothing and where there is no hope or meaning of life. It's the polar opposite to fundamentalism and equally dangerous. Albert Camus, C-A-M-U-S, pronounced Camus, is the best resource if you are in this space. He's a major philosopher who really worked with nihilism. He basically said that you have three options. We're just going to be really honest about these. 1, commit suicide and decide to withdraw your consent to be alive in this crappy world, which he opposes, and I do too, because you are withdrawing your consent to be alive, which means that you are then spreading suffering into the world because of all the people that will miss you and all that we will lose if we lose you. And so you will become the very thing that you hate. So if you hate all the suffering and absurdity in this world, if you decide to take yourself out of it, you become the very thing that you hate, and you actually make it worse for everybody else you leave behind, which is why we beg people in nihilism to find ways to stay. Number 2, philosophical suicide, which is where you say, well, I'm just going to believe in this religion or this God because I just want to get out of this place, this dark place. So it's a kind of intellectual suicide where you just decide, I'm just going to start believing this so that I can get out of nihilism, which he just argued kind of splits your soul in two so that you're never really whole. Number 3, embrace the absurdity of life and create a life of meaning and joy anyways, just for the journey of it. Camus called this like a rock that you push up a hill in Greek mythology that keeps falling down. And yeah, maybe it's ultimately absurd, but pick a rock that interests you and push it along, and you'll find yourself happy even in an absurd world. So if you find that you're in a place of nihilism, which if you're a deep thinker and you've gone through a deconstruction, you may have spent some time here. I spent a couple years here. Reach out to someone who can help you, especially spiritual directors who are trained for this space, especially if you're coming to this space after a religious deconstruction. I promise you there are ways out of this place.